Hello and welcome to our Dharma discussion for Sunday, January 18th. We have three ways that questions can be asked. One is if you sent it prior via the form that we have on our website, or those of you in the Zoom room, you can raise your hands, and those of you in the temple can also raise your hands, and I'll bring the microphone over to you. We'll start the Dharma discussion with some opening prayers. Khenpo will share with us.
Page number 2, yellow book, page number 2. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Wonderful, thank you. So we can start with the questions that have been submitted earlier, and then I will be taking a look at the screen for Zoom people, and then also I'll be asking if anybody in the room wants a question, you can raise your hand then. So the first one is from Barbara Cremet. After I pass from this life, I want to leave my body to science. I was told that because if they take the body early and there's still what she's saying is an inner breath that will affect her journey in the bardo. If she is doing this for the benefit of all beings now and in the future, do you think that the reasoning would override upsetting my journey into the bardo? In other words, should she do that, leave her body to science, or will that affect her journey in the bardo?
It's really amazing that this is a great dedication, and dedication and practicing the perfection of generosity, and it doesn't affect your bardo, but there's time actually in the Dharma, there's outer consciousness and subtle inner consciousness. There are two. Actually, we call the death is when outer consciousness totally ceased, and then inner consciousness still exists there. So that's where at least about 3 days, actually it's better to keep this body even in the bedroom or wherever. So then after that, it's whatever they use, it's totally fine. It's not affect your bad effect your journey of the bardo. Especially it's benefits to you. So benefit means how did you how did you decide it, make a decision to leave your body for the other beings. So I think you leave this body for the benefit others, then I think it's great. So not a bad effect. Okay.
Thank you. Next question is from Paul Anderson. Due to bad energy work and some meditation practice, I seem to have damaged my heart center. I get a lot of energy stuck in my chest where it vibrates without my, causing that. It's just a vibration. And he feels a lot of pain and numbness throughout his body. He has greatly reduced positive feelings and emotions, so he has more negative emotions now. And then he took some medicines that he says made it worse. And he doesn't feel emotion or pleasure at all. Is there any hope for me?
Mm-hmm. So yes, this is sometimes the when you focus too much at the area of your chest or your heart, and then at that time there's a five branch wind and five root winds, and then some of these winds gathering together. So that's where you experience some hurts by this method of practice. So best thing is you are going to practice compassion and love and then generate it vastly. For example, you reach a top of a mountain and then you look the other side of the towards the forest. There are one side is full of forest and trees, and then you look at them. Similarly, you focus all thinking beings and your mind start to open. That's number how to apply some method, one method. And then second, another method is you can visualize uh, dark blue hung, HUNG. Dark blue hung at your abdomen, the four fingers from your navel, and then below your four fingers, you visualize there's a dark blue hung. It's not very clear and sharp home, but you visualize very kind of dark blue home there, and then softly, peacefully you focus there. Uh, then the pain of your heart and chest will reduce. Definitely, it brings down that area. When that area it's huge different to stuck some problems at your chest or heart or your abdomen because of this the abdomen area has the kingdom of the wind, so they process they or there is a special secret place space, so that's where it spontaneously helps you to reduce all of these things. So that's where you apply these two methods. Okay.
Thank you so much. And we'll go to the Zoom room now. Trish, you have your hand up. If you want to unmute yourself, please. You still need to unmute yourself. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that, everybody.
Don't worry.
First question is there a way for us to send a message to the host here when we're on the Zoom room? We used to be able to do that I don't know, quite a while ago. And now if there's a problem or we want to ask a question or something, that's not available anymore. And is there a way that I'm missing maybe?
Trish, this is the host. I'm Elizabeth today. And so we're actually limiting the questions to verbal like this through Zoom and taking written ones. If you do have a problem technically, you can put it into the chat and we'll see it. But we're not doing questions on the Zoom room in the chat at this time.
Okay, so yeah, sorry, but I'm having to ask it live here. But there is no chat.
Excuse me, my mistake. Yeah, our tech guy was just reminding me. Yeah, so you can just raise your hand, or if there's a real, and we can
okay,
come get you that way. Or there is someone checking emails while we're in here. So if you have a real problem, you can check via email.
Okay. And last week, Khenpo, I had asked a question about body parts for offering with the chud practice. And you were going to bring a list or something. And I was wondering if you brought that or if you did it in the last segment. I had to be at another appointment, so I couldn't be at the Tara segment.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I brought.
Oh, yay.
I was bringing. I'm bringing here. So these are and it's the stew practice. Stew means cutting through. Uh, the practicing is a special one because we have self-grasping I and this my body has a special connection. Even right now I teaching Dharma, I doing like this too many times. That means this self-grasping and this body has a more relation. So that's where first we try to separate the body and self. So then there are different methods. So according to your question, it's the mandala. So we utilize this body mandala, and then we offer this body to the Buddhas. Make offering. We make it offering. So that's why this, as I mentioned, there's a skin. The skin is the golden lined, or golden ground is same. And then blood and fat, they are the saffron water, like a saffron water. Saffron is special medicinal plants or grass, and then we always use in the water bowls. It changed its color, and it purifies. It's naturally it purifies many obscurations of offerings. So that's where blood and fat are like a saffron water, and then flesh. Actually, flesh also uh, 1 round of the hips. We make 37 offerings. We have many hips, right? Then these forearms. Forearms is are the 4 continents: east, south, west, north. East is Vajrasattva's pure land. North is Ranasambhava's pure land. West is Amitabha Buddha's pure land. West, south, west. North is Amangasiddhi's pure land. But this, in fact, outward, it's like our body and this Mother Earth are like a picture zoom in and zoom out. When we zoom in, at that time, this body is 4 continents. These forearms are 4 continents. When we zoom out, that means we expand vastly, then there are 4 different continents. So it's actually this, okay, first I would say that. And then there we have 10 fingers here and 10 toes on the feet. Then they are the subcontinents. And then this torso is the actually Mount Miro. Torso is the Mount Miro. And then the head is, I already said that the head is the actually top, like ornaments. Actually, there is a Indra kings, gods, Indra's palace. And then these 2 eyes are the sun and the moon. And then heart is a wish fulfilling jewel. And then there are another the hips. We make many hips by the mandala substances. So the add consciousness, there is add consciousness. Then they are the hips of the mandala substances. So in fact, that's where everything become mandala substances. Okay. Thank you.
All right, we'll go back to the submitted questions. How does mantra repetition be practiced effectively to develop calm abiding, reduce namtaks, develop devotion and compassion, reduce kleshas, and reduce barriers to Mahamudra.
The first time the mantra recitation, there are different types of mantra recitation. Some are little bit loud, some are very quiet. So relate if mantra recitation, the mental recitation. Mental recitation means we don't move tongue and lips, and then our body keep like a 7 point of postures, and then in the mind we recite mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum in the mind, or Om Tare Du Tare Du Soha, so far we recite mind. Then it lead mental stability or shamatha. And then when we recite with melodies, chanting with melodies, and then we single-pointedly focus on this mantra garland. There are there are 4 types of mantra garlands. So when we focus at step by step, and then it's a kelasha or mental kelasha or mental kelasha, or said mental. In fact, the afflictive emotions were spontaneously reduced. It's because we focus the mantra garland. Mantra garland is first slowly. There are 4 states of accomplishment. So close and very close, and then accomplish and completely accomplishment mantra garland. So one by one we focus there. Then the mantra also, the experientially how can we do that is the how to arise some realizations and so forth is the mantra. Usually there is a Vajikalaya mantra is Om Vajarakilaya Sarvam Bene Paom Pe. So we recite this mantra, and then slowly it's defined personal. We not particularly stop to chant it, but spontaneously this mantra is related the union of bliss and emptiness. And then then it's a little bit like it's not shocked, but it's spontaneously ceased or stopped to chanting this mantra, and it's a really profound bliss and emptiness arise from the mind and through body. And then it's some sound, is some kind of strange sound, or there's no word actually, not sentence, or not any kind of exactly the one. So that is the seed kind of mantra, like hong or ah or hung or whatever, is something something just arise. So when we have like this experience and then continually maintain on there, and then as I mentioned, then slowly the outer environment or mandala appears in the idam mandala, and inner then all these practitioners are dakas and dakinis, and then one also completely changed one's kind of perceptions. This body is not just flesh and bones or something. It's totally like it's come from emptiness, and it is emptiness, something like that. So then we have no more thoughts, and then mind is full of this union of compassion, emptiness, and bliss. Then we continually maintain, and then it will progressive. Then slowly we can overpower all of appearances and all the sounds. Okay.
Thank you. We'll go back to, well, let's go to the temple. Does anybody have a question? Please raise your hand.
Hi.
Hello.
My question is, so the Buddha himself, I'm really confused why, when he was seeking enlightenment, he left his family. And to me, that seems like he just abandoned them, and it's not like very helpful to them.
Yes, thank you so much. Usually, I agree to you in the usual way. He left his family, and in the some Dharma also it says, I just bring that part too. It looks like a little bit look down ladies. May I not rebirth in the women's. So it looks a little bit strange things, but what we are going to know is Buddha actually he did not give up his family, but he lead his families are in the enlightenment way. So Buddha if he just being a king there and he take care of his family, right now his family's story has gone. So right now we don't care about the Buddha's family or so forth. But what he did is when he come back, he 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 left his family at that moment. Of course, his consort feels a little bit suffering. I think a lot of suffering, but she has a special wisdom. And then he searched the real truth. That means he meditated very well, and in fact he become enlightened. And then he come back, and step by step he teach his realizations, experiences, and step by step his families also gain the truth realizations. His father was quite difficult to gain the realizations, but finally he also gained that realization. And then his mother was rebirthed in the God's realm, but he went there and also helped. So in fact, right now his family completely become enlightened. So what we know is like some parents uh, tell some parents tell their children, oh, their children need to go to the school. You need to do homework. If you don't do, then I punish you, or teachers punish you. And it's, at that moment, children's experience is not uncomfortable. The children's what they need is just they need some gift and just be enjoy, but parents support them to study very well, and eventually then they become great scientists or doctors or something, and then they get a great job, they have very good salary and everything is perfect for them. Likewise, temporarily, if parents say, "Oh, I love my kids, so I cannot spend him or her in the school, and let him stay with me or her stay with me," and then they stay with them and they grow, and they have no any knowledge and no education. Then it's so difficult to get job, and then parents slowly pass away, and then their children get lots of challenges. So likewise, Buddha, he said, I love my wife and family, and then that's why I will be king and stay. And then his family always in the some cycle exists in samsara. So by the way, this some also, as I said, the Shantideva said some about women, but at that moment, the Shantideva tried. I researched more, and what I understood is Shantideva tried to support to women more than other masters in the Buddhism. So that's where he used this word. In fact, there is an example is if some people raped women, raped is called raped, whether women raped and does disagree, but they use the men use their power and they raped, yeah. And then Shantideva taught special method. In the women's outside body is the skin and they are beautiful, but inside are some blood or pus or bones, and try to change their attention and then save the women's life. In fact, he tried to protect. So more research in Dharma, then we found something like that. So that's how we know. Okay, thank you.
Hello, Khenpo Tenzin. If someone has a constitution, a body mind, where the winds, the lung, tend to be imbalanced and either very fast and high, or sometimes down and kind of depressed, but a lot of variance, for that kind of person, is Tumo safe, or are there any modifications if someone's winds tend to be like that? That would be helpful in Tumo practice to help balance that.
Oh, yeah. So thank you so much for asking this question. So these are kind of these people is better to before practice Tumo, is practice the wind is very important. Wind. So the wind actually there's a upward wind, and a downward wind. Upward wind is like a fire, and downward wind is like a water. So that's where then they are unbalanced. So that's in this situation, this practitioner or person try to sit like me here, or stay on the chair, the two legs, how to say, feet on the pressing on the floor is okay, and then stay comfortably, and then first a little bit watch oneself, if hold some very tightly, and then make loose or open all the nodes of channels and zones very well, and then a little bit swallow like and one hears a little bit the sound, and then the outer winds, then slowly breathing and let go into the navel area, and then after the hip, our hip is, when we do like this, hip is like this way, right? But when we little bit pull like this way, hips opens a little bit, it support a lot. And then this abdomen little bit pull out this way, and then slightly, not forcefully, slightly bring up the lower winds, and then automatically there is a vase, we call vase form of vase wind, and then uh, just to stay there for a little while, and the first process is we breathe in and then press down here, and then second is a little bit hold there, and then slowly that practitioner, or that practitioner feels, oh, I cannot hold my wind here so much, and then well, not completely like that. It's not skillful. So then half gently breathe through nostrils, and also visualize through pause also a little bit, breathing out everywhere, and think, and then after a little while, and then focus the crown. There already has center channels, the edge, how to say, there are hole, in fact. And then from there, it's like some smoke, incense smoke. Kind of this way, it's going, but not completely going out, something feel like that. And practice that more and more, then it helps. It helps. It helps to balance the wind. Okay. Then after, the more practice is also okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So we'll take another question from the Zoom room. Su Young, you want to unmute yourself, please?
Khenpo, Sangha.
Thank you.
Yes, Khenpo. My question is related to when one is doing longer mantra sessions, maybe like an hour or two. Do you have any advice on how to prevent dullness and maybe a skillful way to move through visualizations? Maybe not just for me, if I just focus on one thing for a while, I'll start to get sleepy. So I'm curious if you have any advice on that. Thank you.
Long mantra of the Tara example, right?
Yep. Like Tara.
Yes. So yes, there are. For example, if I start to recite or chanting long mantra of Tara, like Om Dare Re Mama Ayur Jana Puye Pushram Guru Sova, and then slowly start to fall asleep. And then what should we do is focus the this will, outspoken of will, and then from mouth we continually chant, and then hub I think HUB of this well, outspoken well, visualize a syllable thumb. And then this syllable thumb is not like a ink draw on the paper. This thumb is actually very kind of very white, but it also has a little bit oily, and very soft. Actually, that is our life force, and also it's related over. Usually we use semen, so it's very kind of a special one. And then from there, it's like the sun's ray touching on the sand. Then there are different light coming there. Likewise, from the silver thumb radiate different light, actually white in a color, and then many kind of light of rays radiate. You focus there, and then it also helps. And then it doesn't help, then after you start to place this mantra the outside of this syllable thumb, then om, then ma ayur jana punye pushtram, sorry, ma ayur jana punye pushtram guru ha. You around of there you place them, and then you try to little bit relax there, and still you cannot waking up, and then you go outside of there, on the edge spoke, there are edge spoke there. Then there is a edge spoke, means actually not the outside of this well, inside also has the same like a spokes. Then tare tu re so, 8 syllables you place there, and then outside of there, then on the this vowels place outside of there, then consonant kaka ganganga tsa sanjanya tata tandana tata tandana papa pama yara lava shaka hakcha. At that moment, actually, when you place, sometimes you recite one by one, ka ka ga ga nga. So you recite with the place, with the visualization. That's will be great. Then outside of there, you visualize this the interdependence mantra ye Dharma hit the Baba hitting to Shin Tatanga the hair with the Yenza Yanro, the Mashamana, no need so farther, not so this. And then one, I forget this inside on Mama Iron Janapi Patangur Ha. After then, if you place some your first name, for example, your so young, right? You, there's SU, maybe you, or the other some name is Jim, is then G, or then for example, Garchi Rinpoche's name is like G something. You place that also, okay, and then slowly you focus this wheel start to turning clockwise, and then this wheel turning very fast. But the center thumb no need to turn. So then it helps you to waking up from meditation. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have another question from the temple?
Good afternoon, Khenpo
Good
Tenzin.
afternoon.
In regards to the 6 realms of existence where sentient beings are born,
Yes.
are these also states of mind?
You mean do they have a mind?
No, is this also, like in my mind, am I experiencing these realms in this body at certain times?
Oh, yes.
Depending on what I'm experiencing?
Yes. Actually, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We already have the six syllables. 6 syllables. There is uh, the God's realm, the syllable, demigod's syllable, human syllable, animal syllable, hungry ghost syllable, and then these 2 underneath the 2 feet, there is the hell realms, the beings of hell realms syllables. Because of these 6 syllables, sometimes we think, "Oh, I'm great," "Oh, I'm great." So let us celebrate. It's start to working with this. Consciousness is a very very fast, more fast than sunlight. So immediately goes there, and then at that time it's self-pride, functioning with the self-pride. But we are not totally become gods because we already have a human form. So that's why, but we have this self-pride here. And then a little bit of jealousy. At that moment, consciousness went there in the touching with this mantra. So, but we suddenly cannot completely become demigods or asuras. But jealousy means then we are ready to repent, the demigods kind of seat. And then human being exactly where there is a syllable, and then consciousness goes there, and then we have this dissatisfaction comes. That is the human beings. That then when we are dissatisfied, and then we did many things through dissatisfaction. Then the fighting and taking everything come from there. That's real happens, and then. This consciousness went to the animal seat, and then sometimes we are a little bit unclear what is the karma cause. If I just since there's no karma cause, if I, what is pure life and what is next life, I don't believe. Three kayas, 5 kayas, so that means ignorance. And then below there is done hunger, goes and greed. Even even sometimes we practice, and I cannot dedicate. If I dedicate it, then I lost my merit or something, and then we cannot do any things to. In fact, we cannot practice perfection of generosity or something. So the hunger ghost, seed of hunger ghost, and our consciousness combined together. And then sometimes we are totally suffering and very much angry. Even sometimes we are angry towards our enemies very seriously, and through this way we experience. Sometimes even unreasonably we are angry to some even good people or Dharma, or even in fact just angry, even bird flies space, or even some the thunders, this dragon thunder sound we heard, we are angry or something. That means the consciousness and the seed of hell ram, they're touching together. So for that reasons, the antidote with these 6 seeds of 6 rams, with Om Mani Padme Hum. So we recite this. And then Om is a white in color, and then is radiates, and all of this self seed of self-pride, then eliminate. And then Ma, Om Ma, so Ma eliminate the seed of demigods, Ni eliminate seed of human, Pe eliminate the seed of animal, Me eliminate the seed of the hunger ghost, Hong is seed eliminate seed of the hell realm. So that's where then in the future, then our consciousness always combined with bodhicitta and compassion, and then it start to turn into wisdom. So then over during the meditation, easily we gain realizations and so forth. Okay, thank you.
Let's go back to the Zoom room for another one. David Cutshaw, if you could unmute yourself.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you.
I feel like I've made a lot of practice, a lot of merit, and gained a lot of realizations with my practice. But currently, since December, I feel like I'm constantly being attacked by this negative outside forces, and they can be vicious. And I realize they're probably just my afflictive emotions, because they remind me of every bad thing I've ever done. And but it just feels unbearable at times, because I can be watching His Eminence Gotchen Rinpoche, and I can think, well, I know better than him. And it's like, where does this ego come from? Why am I seeing faults, believing that I know what's best for me? And it feels like I've done it for a very long time. So how do I turn these Maras, demons, off? Because I feel like Milarepa, demons appeared to him in his cave, and Buddha, Maras appeared, as you said, under the Bodhi tree. But they were able to overcome these Maras, but I don't seem able to. I want to run from them.
Oh yes, these Maras actually start to there are a few methods. We use antidote, and then we a little bit overpower them, and we can eliminate them. But you know this smoothly, softly, if we need to purify these maras, then first, whenever we start to meditate, then as our breathing out, let all of inside things let them go outside. Even hope, even hope, good hope, doesn't matter. We are going to make it clean, so that's where let them go out, and with long breath, like a. And also there's 9 methods to purify the some obscurations by the 9 times breathe. That practice is also great. And then second time, relaxed on the stage of no hope, no fear. And then this, I think this is very important. No hope, and no fear, no hope, no doubt, and try to relax. First, you can relax there for 3 seconds. And then if you maintain on there, and then you will be able to relax 3 minutes. And then continually you're training this, you can relax there 3 hours. And then 3 days. And then it's not so much related 3 days or hours. Whenever you need to apply this peacefully or evening rest at ease, you are pretty much familiar on there. So then you run away, means actually you separate from these maras spontaneously. So there, then continually your profound realizations arise, and then as Milarepa says, I found the birthless and deathless. So now I am not afraid of death. So that means then Milarepa freed from form maras. Likewise, physically we don't want to go to the mountainside, but the mentally we stay with solitude area. Mentally we stay the area of solitude. That means don't play with the thoughts so much, Just rest at ease, evening and peacefully. And then that is also shamatha too. So then slowly, we really feel free. Ngachin Rinpoche often told me that he feels that this body is like a form of the saint, and then there's a strong wind comes, they just blow away, and we cannot find where is the particles of saint. Likewise, this body just so then disappear. And then second mara is mara of the afflictive thought. So then if we meditate very well, and then the afflictive emotions arises, sometimes we watch the essence of them, and then we see essence of the emotions. And sometimes we don't care with them, let them coming and going, but we don't try to catch it, we don't try to kick them out. And then so that eventually then we will free from the mara of afflictive emotions. So then mara of distractions, we call it the son of God. That means distraction, right? So then evening, try to relax, especially these, I think these decades or century, everybody's mind is busy as bees. So that's why we seems we this century really we need to improve shamatha more than in the 20th centuries people, and then we gain all the realizations. Okay.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you so much. If my answer is not clear, then you can certainly pause me, okay? And or I did not ask you this part. Then you can say that, please, everybody.
Thank you, Khenpo. Any other question from the temple? Okay.
Khenpo, thank you so much. I have a follow-up question to the 6 realms and 6 syllables.
Yeah.
If there is a propensity toward a particular center, let's say the afflictive emotions arise in the head or in the throat. Would you run the mantra in the center? Let's say it's the throat, and you would visualize the mantra band in the throat, or would you just recite the syllable for this center? Let's say it's ma, or how would you work with that if it's a particular center, and even maybe the physical condition even manifests in that center? Let's say a headache or a throat ache.
Yes, exactly this. During the impurity, this we have 32 petals of chakra, 16 petals of chakra, 8 petals of chakra, and then 64 petals of chakras. So when we have the emotions and those seed combined with the seeds of 6 realms, and sometimes we are headache, sometimes we have the hurts of our throat, sometimes we hurts our chest or something like that. So there is actually, as I mentioned, one by one, but for example, if we are going to eliminate the seed of gout, and then as I say om, but then the syllable om, and then round of there, then galand the om mani padme hum, om mani padme hum. That also we can practice. And another one is we can visualize 6 Nirmanakaya's form. Is who is white in a color, but the robes are the same like yellow and red robe, and who stand up, and I thought he's hold this guitar, and then so we visualize there, and then just recite Om Mani Padme Hum, or on his in his heart chakra or his navel area, mostly his heart chakra. Then center of his heart chakra there is a syllable Hum, and then outside of there she, center of his heart chakra as a she, and the red she or white she, and then garland there Om Mani Padme Hum, 6 syllables. And then throat also has a green Nirmanakaya's form. Then we can visualize this through this way. And then here is a yellow Nirmanakaya, and then we can visualize. And then the she, we can change color. The white she, and red, green she, yellow she, and then blue she, and then it's I think a little bit gray she, and then there's this is a kind of tukka. Tukka is a kind of a moment, I think a moment color. In the syllable 2 is the moment in color. So the she also can be the moment color. Moment is called moment. I think moment is like a brown, dark brown, like this type of color. And then there are
Maroon, maybe.
Maroon.
It's like your shawl.
Kind of this, yeah.
Yeah, that's maroon.
Maroon, oh yeah.
Maroon.
Thank you. So these colors, and then six Nemanakayas, they are stand up. That's also fun to okay to visualize. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
We have time for one more question. I'll take it from the Zoom room. Michael Ng.
Hi, Khenpo. I had a question that's a little complicated, but I was listening to Garchen Rinpoche's the lecture on the protectors. And I think he may have been talking about Chud, but he mentioned that there's 6 mantras and 6 mudras in the sword practice.
Oh, yes.
I couldn't find 6. I only found 3. So I don't know if I can go. Yeah, if you can go over those.
6 mantras, let me remember. Actually, we have this in the top of the smoke offering in Zambala combined the book. There is a first Om Sobhava Shuddha Savadama Sobhava Shuddha Hon. We open this. And then second is Name Sarvatata Gata Ba Jome Jome Kebe Savata Kaungat Savarena Ema Gangana Kam Sova. And then third is Om Vajra Amrita Kundale Hana Hana Hong Pe.
Oh,
Om Namasava Tatangata Avalo Gede Om Sambara Sambara Hong. Om Jana Avalo Gede Namasamenta Savarana Samaya Bamek Mahasam Jana Avalo Namasamenta Savarana Baminkure Sova. And then Namasamita Buddhanam Garjore Tabenza Mahasamaya Swaha. It's 6. This I think
I have to look back at the text and find it.
Om Sobhava Amrita Om Sobhava and then Namasavata Bajumesho Meke and then Beja Amrita Kundala Hanan on Nama Sambara Jana Avalok then Namasamita. So that's total the 6. Okay.
And they can be found in the smoke offering text, you're saying. So we have the rainfall of blessings and happiness. I think that's,
exactly.
And you can find that on our resources on our website if you don't have that text already.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you. Actually, Rinpoche mentioned in his teaching of Dharma Protector, because there is some mantra, the word there, so that's where Rinpoche taught that part there. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to everyone. We did have some additional questions that have been submitted, and we will put those in the first queue for next week. We will have our Sunday program, all of our Sunday programming next Sunday, January 25th. So at this time, Khenpo, if you'll give us a dedication.
Okay, thank you so much, all of you asked wonderful questions. It's really profound teachings. Definitely your questions are profound teachings. It benefit all beings. So please rejoice each others, and then we dedicate all of your merit of your wonderful questions and all the merit of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and the Dharma practitioners and all the good things we dedicate for welfare of all mother sentient beings. So I recite the dedication prayers, and you mentally you dedicate this merit, and then a little bit pay attention this dedication part. Okay, actually there's a page number. There is a page number 16, yellow book, page number 16. By the force of this powerful merit, may the aspirations of the benefactors and their cycles be accomplished within this very life. May all obstacles be pacified. May everything be auspicious, and may their wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. Through this virtue, may all sentient beings in the three realms and all the deceased who wander in the bardo abandon taking birth in the evil states and attain the happiness of higher birth. Then page number 17. Just as the hero Manjushri realized things as they are, so too did Samhita Badara. I will follow in their path by perfectly dedicate all of these virtues. Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks to everyone for joining, both online and in person. Those of you online, if you'd like to unmute yourself and say hello to Khenpo, please feel free.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Long life, Khenpo. Long life.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Khenpo.
much, Khenpo.
Thank you, La. Khenpo La.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Khenpo.
Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Like to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you so much.
I'll catch up later.
Yes. Lovely dog.
Yeah, she's very sweet. Patient. She's very patient today.
Yes.
You're gonna say hi? Can't see his eyes. Oh well, she's struggling.
Oh. Thank you.